The world will be shown Adam's glory.
Stop right there, stranger. You approach Atom's holy ground. 1. State your purpose or be divided in his sight.
I'm here because I need your help.
Do you seek division?
I'm looking for someone named Virgil.
Virgil? Yes, we know this Virgil. What do you want with him?
I just need some information from him.
I see. In truth, this Virgil has caused some concern. Some believe his presence is an affront to Atom. Though he came to trade with us on a few occasions, we have had little other contact with him. It was quite clear he wanted to be left alone. You can find him southwest of the crater, living in a cave. I would approach
Must suffer to shrink his grace, till they broken before him. Feel the shit.
Hold it. Take it nice and slow. No sudden moves. I know you're from the Institute. So where's Kellogg, huh? Trying to sneak up on me while you distract me? It's not going to work. I'm not stupid. I knew they'd send him after me.
Take it easy. Kellogg's dead.
Dead? He's dead. Don't you lie to me.
I'm not lying. I killed him myself.
Did you? Kellogg was ruthless. There's a reason the Institute used him to do their dirty work for so many years. I knew they'd send him after me. Tried to prevent there for it. But I still wasn't sure I'd make it. And so you killed him, eh? Then what do you want with me?
Why did you leave the Institute? I know you came from there.
You know about the escape? No, it doesn't matter.
Uh-huh.
Why are you even here?
Uh-huh. I need whatever information you've got. Anything to help me get into the Institute.
I'm sorry, what? You want to get into the Institute? Are you insane? Never mind how nearly impossible that is. Even if you were to succeed, it'd almost certainly end in your immediate death. What reason could you possibly have for taking that kind of risk?
It doesn't matter.
If you seriously want anything from me, you're going to have to do better than that.
I'm trying to find my son. The Institute kidnapped him.
Oh no. I had no idea. I'm sorry. Yeah. The Institute has taken people from the Commonwealth in the past. If your son is one of them, I can understand why you'd want to get in there. I can help, but I'm going to need something in return.
You help me and I'll help you.
All right. If I help you, you're going to do something for me. Before I was forced to leave, I was working on a serum to reverse this mutation. It could return me to normal. You understand? So if you get in there, I need you to find it in my old office and bring it to me. I think that's pretty reasonable in exchange for helping you. All right? Let's talk details. First things first. You know how synths get in and out of the Institute?
Yeah, they use some sort of teleporter.
Well. Not many know about it. Pretty closely guarded secret. You've certainly done your homework. It's commonly referred to as the molecular relay. I don't understand all the science behind it, but it works. Dematerializes you in one place, rematerializes you in another. I'm sure it sounds crazy, but it's a reality. The relay is the only way in and out of the Institute. You understand? The only... That means you're going... Now, have you ever seen an...
Uh-huh. Sure, lots of...
Don't bullshit me. More than one of them and you wouldn't be standing. Coursers are Institutes. Operations go wrong. A synth...
Right.
They're very good.
Let's go. Just point me in the right...
Well, I suppose
Sure.
every Courser has special... It's embedded in it. Now, I don't know exactly where you can find one. You're going to have to hunt one down.
Okay, let's get to work.
Right. The primary insertion point for coursers is in the ruins of CIT, directly above the Institute. So you'll want to head there. Now, the relay causes some pretty heavy interference all across the EM spectrum. You've got a radio on that Pip-Boy, right? When you get to the ruins, tune it to the lower end of the band and listen in. You'll be able to hear the interference. Follow the signal, and it'll lead you to a courser. Then, not gonna lie, the odds aren't...
We're sucking down a lot of rads in this place.
This better be an emergent.
Need new clothes? Should stop by Fallon's basement. Open during the day.
24-hour service! Every conceivable good you could ever need is right here. If we don't have it, it's inconceivable.
Sure, let's take a look.
Oh, goody.
Hey,
Yeah?
hey, Hancock.
Little something to liven up the day?
I need you to get out of your power armor.
Done.
Hey.
Shoot.
That's one heck of a getup.
Robot.
Not too shabby. Girl's seen better days.
It spins. So it starts with R?
went through a lot of effort to arrange this meeting. But before we go any further, answer my questions. Who the hell are you?
Why don't you tell me who you are first?
In a world full of suspicion, treachery, and hunters, we're the synth's only friends. We're the Railroad. So answer my question.
I followed the Freedom Trail looking for the Railroad. I'm not your enemy.
If that's true, you have nothing to fear. Who told you how to contact us?
I just heard a rumor about you guys in Diamond City.
I see. I'm Desdemona, and I'm the leader of the Railroad. And you are? Deacon, where have you been?
You're having a party. What gives with my invitation?
I need intel. Who is this?
Wow. Newsflash, boss. This guy is kind of a big deal out there.
Do we know each other?
I didn't need to meet you to hear about you. You have made waves. The Railroad owes you a crate, hell, a truckload of Nuka-Cola for what you did to Kellogg. He was our public enemy #1.
So you're vouching for him?
Yes, trust me. He's someone we want on our side.
That changes things. So, stranger, why did you want to meet with us anyway?
My son, Sean, was kidnapped. I'm looking for help to find him.
Someone stole your boy? That's terrible. Do you know who did it? For your sake, I hope the Institute isn't involved.
Kellogg kidnapped him.
Well, you got your revenge. But that doesn't bring your son back. I'll have Deacon look into this. If anyone can find a lead on your boy, he can. If we're going to be dealing with you, I need to make sure we're on the same page. You know what a synth is, right?
Yeah, I know all about them.
Good. The Institute treats synths as property, as tools.
Aren't synths just machines? And machines are tools.
They started that way. But if it's impossible to tell a single difference between a synth and a human, they must be treated the same. So we seek to free the synths from their bondage. Give them a chance at a real life. I have a question. The only question that matters. Would you risk your life for your fellow man? Even if that man is a synth?
It depends on the circumstances.
There's no middle ground with this. Would you risk death to save a synth or not?
Once, I pledged my life to protect my countrymen. I don't see this as any different.
Well said. We'll do what we can to look into your missing boy. What the Institute has done to your family and others is what drives us. Normally, you're exactly the type of person we try and recruit. But right now, we don't have the time to train up a new agent. There are, however, other valuable ways you can contribute. And in turn, we can help you. See Deacon for details. You're free to go.
Hey there.
Hope you didn't mind the reception. When you tango with...
What's done is done.
We ain't the type that needs coddling.
A healthy attitude. But it's all good now.
Uh-huh. So tell me.
In our little outfit, it's...
But why the trust? You can't be taking it all on faith.
I've heard a lot of things about you. Enough to want to give you... So Dez wants me... I'm just gonna come out and say this.
Right. I'm not sure.
I'll tell you the game plan. Then you decide. I got a job. Too big for me, just perfect for the two of us. Then, if you get into a...
Sure. Sign me up then.
Perfecto.
Desdemona.
Come here again if you need to meet us. We'll know you're coming.
You didn't see anything suspicious, right?
Hey.
So that's it, huh?
Attention, citizens. Hey now.
I'm gonna tear your fucking throat out!
What was that? The car's open.
Heads up.
What do you need?
Going down. Going down.
Gonna be a good fight! I'll wear your guts around my neck!
Get after that.
What? Go ahead and hide! What? Scared already?
sixth floor.
You're dead, asshole!
Sweet home.
Don't worry. I only test.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Purchase a variety.
Right.
Mayor? Citizen?
Heads up.
What do you need? You look like you could use this.
It's time we part ways.
Works for me. I'll head on home.
Hey, Valentine.
Time to hit the road?
Let's head out.
Well, all right.
company.
Bingo.
Damn it! Come in! I know you're listening on the other end. Where is she? Where is my daughter?
I hope you don't mind. We let ourselves in.
Nick, thank God. You need to get to work right away. She could be hurt. She could be...
Whoa, slow down. Kenji, was it? Why did you go over the details with me and my partner here?
You have to get to work right away, Detective.
So, what's the story with you and Nick?
Nick didn't tell you? Ran with him on one of his cases a few years back, searching for some sort of lost heirloom. He needed a boat. Things didn't end well. We were double-crossed by the client once we had what he was looking for. I still have some lead lodged into my hip.
Right. Yeah, it's starting to come back to me. Sorry things ended sour.
We got out. That's all that mattered. And now you can return the favor by finding my daughter.
We're here to help. Tell us what happened.
It's all thanks to this damn radio.
Our daughter Kasumi likes to fix things. The radio was her latest project.
Until she...
Or maybe she left on her own.
Uh-huh.
Our daughter is 19. She knows how to search.
Sure. No. She would have told us where she was going. She would have said something. I know my daughter is...
We'll find her. Don't you worry.
Thank you. Her room is upstairs, if that helps.
Don't worry, Kenji. We'll get to the bottom of this. Just sit tight.
Mrs. Nakano.
I suppose you have questions about my daughter.
You and your...
But can maybe because...
Tell me more about this radio.
I remember. We're pretty...
I'd like to know more about Kasumi.
My daughter is... But why would she leave?
Every detail is important.
It's just that... We've been... He was the only... She started...
Sure. Nothing else right now. Mr. Nakano.
Did you have questions? About my daughter?
Why did your daughter really leave?
I know it was... Why would she just every minute...
Tell me more about this radio she was fixing.
I've tried to get that.
Right.
I thought she just... Someone made...
Anything more you can tell me about Kasumi?
I don't know what more to say. I never should...
Her grandfather? He taught her?
Ever since she was old, he passed away.
No more questions right now.
Work quickly.
Building a collection or something?
Project log? Radio. Correction, working radio. I'll finally get some news outside this house. My handle is going to be... let's go with... Ohm's Law. That should confuse the creeps. And if someone actually gets the reference, then we'll at least have circuitry in common. Project log, lamp. Yep, it's a lamp. Filament plus power equals light. I swear, sometimes I think my parents break these things just to keep me busy. Project log, dreams. Recording what I can remember when I wake up. I keep having the same one. I'm in a white room. People are talking about me like I'm not there, or maybe they just don't care. And then there's this, I don't know, jolt, like a spark of electricity to the back of my head, and then everyone turns to look at me. God, I hope I don't have it again tonight. Project log, kitchen mixer. The circuits are still good, but all the mechanical parts are rusted through. Maybe I can...
All right, everyone. I'll be back in a few days. Was there anything else we needed from the city?
Wait, you're going now? No! Wait, Dad, I could come with you.
It is better if I go alone, Kasumi. Do not worry. I have your list.
You don't know what half that list is, Dad. I can help you. Really, I'll be...
I said no. I'm sorry. You're safe here, okay? Just stay put for me.
Okay.
I know you're disappointed, but I won't be long. I love you.
Project log? Myself. I never really thought about who or what I am, but... God. Where do I start? The radio. I was right about the range. I managed to get a signal, a strong signal, from up north. There's a group of people up there. They say they're all synths. Synthetic people. Made by the Institute. They are trying to build a place for their kind, where they can be themselves and be accepted for what they are alongside human beings. It sounds wonderful, but then they started asking about me, and some questions came up. Questions I don't have answers to. I mean, I've always felt off, like I'm not really supposed to be here, but then there are things in my childhood I can't remember, and I've been having strange dreams. I'm going to go to meet these synths. I have to know the truth about myself. They've told me to sail up north to a town called Far Harbor. I can make my way to them from there.
So the daughter takes off by boat. But more importantly, there's a colony of synths up near this Far Harbor. We need a way to get there. Let's go talk to Kenji. He knows the waters better than anyone.
Excuse me, Mr. Nakano.
Have you finished your investigation? Did you find anything?
I think I know where Kasumi went. A place called Far Harbor.
She went that far up north? God, that explains why she took the boat. There's no time to waste. You have to go after her.
Wait, did you find out why she left, Detective? Who she was speaking to?
What does it matter?
Because I know my daughter, and if she didn't tell us where she went, then she had a reason. Don't you want to know if she wants to be found?
You're right, Detective. Did you find any clue to why Kasumi left home?
Your daughter made contact with a group of synths. She thinks she's one of them.
What? That's crazy.
She's not a synth. She's our daughter. We raised her. I gave birth to her. She's flesh and blood, not a synthetic.
Are you sure she's human, Mrs. Nakano?
Yes, I know my daughter, and she hasn't changed. She's not some replacement.
This is what I was afraid of. Someone twisting my daughter's mind. You have to get to Far Harbor. Take my ship on the dock. It has a guidance system, a final gift from my father, and it's built for distance.
I'll get to the bottom of this, Kenji.
Thank you. I know you haven't asked for a payment, and we can't offer much. But here, please take it. I insist. For expenses, if nothing else.
I know it'll be hard waiting for word, but try to carry on like normal. We'll be back as soon as we can.
This is Far Harbor. We don't get many visitors around here.
We don't need no freeloaders or more help, mainlander. So you can get back in your boat and leave.
Alan, this isn't your dock. It belongs to the whole town. And that means strangers are welcome. I'm sorry. You've caught us during a difficult time. But Alan's got a point. Not all visitors have good intentions. So, what's your business here?
A young woman from the Commonwealth named Kasumi may have passed through here. Her family hired me to find her.
Some sort of detective, huh? Well, she...
At least we know she made it this far.
Damn it. Mariners incoming.
Something's coming through the fog!
You, help us defend the town, and I'll answer any questions you have. Take a post at the top of the wall, near the main gate. The hull never lets us down. Now follow me! Careful on the hull, stranger. Don't fall off. If you do, we might not be able to rescue you in time.
Man the hull! Something's out there.
You sure you saw something?
This ain't a drill.
What the hell?
I killed everyone.
Gate! Open the gate! I've got wounded out here!
No time. Look to the fog. They're coming.
Helpers! Oh, God! Defend yourselves! Not that it's not.
No. Eyes on.
Open the gate!
Avery.
And now you see what we're up against. The fog and the creatures it spits out. For your help when we needed it. You just...
You've lost.
Oh, fog's been here forever. There are good years when it recedes and the island's almost. Then there are times when it spreads all over. People have to cling to any path for the past, 8 years or so. Now, Far Harbor's one of the only places left that's...
If you manage to...
I'm done. Time you let me with the right people.
The fog's been...
Before the rat, it's time...
No need to...
Can we get back to business?
Sorry for all. You're here for Kasumi. Getting there will, because no one knows...
Thanks for the info.
Please. And let me say something.
Food in front, dock in back. Bait shop.
Guns, guns, and more guns.
You're that mainlander who just got here. Better watch yourself. I should know.
Sounds interesting.
I thought you might.
Right.
It was Lucky Island.
Uh-huh. Let me guess. I'm...
Nefertiti, here and cold.
Those ghouls are as good as dead.
Good.
Time to settle it. You hear the island?
The hull took a battering. For sure. She wouldn't be standing at all if it weren't for you. They call me...
The town's lucky you're here.
You blowing... I don't... And they won't be...
Sign me up.
Eagles Cove...
Food, stim packs, only stuff.
You don't like the service, there's the door.
Captain Avery said you can get me to Acadia.
Heard there was a scuffle out there. You get your hands dirty? I'm done leading people.
Right.
Last fella couldn't keep...
Some parents are...
Someone...
Yeah. I've done a whole lot more for a whole...
Clever with words, are you? I can get you to Acadia. But you've got to listen to me. Still won't be easy. Then the real work can begin.
Let's go, Longfellow.
Follow me.
Life's too bloody short to be sober.
Let's head out of town. Acadia is above the fog line of the mountain. It's a bit of a hike. You might want to take this to the road. In case foul is sin. But it'll help. We need to move through the main old mountain trail where we're from. Fog ain't like nothing you've seen in the Commonwealth. Mainlanders take a dose of rataways all day. What do you need? Tracks. Fresh ones. Trappers ahead. When the bullets start flying, find cover. Keep your head down if you want to live. figured I'd have to take care of a lot of them. Might just make a private far harborman out of you. See, the fog can do a number on you. Get you all turned around. Does something in your brain. Trappers were mean to begin with, but now... Here's the mountain trail. You stick to this and make it to Acadia. Game trails crisscross the road, so don't be surprised if we got local wildlife to deal with. Eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. Started taking things for granted. Folk got short memory. All this has happened before. What was that?
Mind your step, friend. A nest of snakes lies ahead. Beasts who subvert the will of Adam. Acadia. But it's not too late, brother. You still may have a chance to take your place among
first climbed this mountain, above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really? I'm impressed. Few would brave the kind of journey you've had for the sake of someone else. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth? We're not answering any more questions until you play straight with us. Just who the hell are you, really? There's only one synth with that kind of face and a mind of his own. And I only see him when I look in a mirror.
Nick? It can't be you.
Don't give me that. What are you trying to pull? I've never seen you before in my life.
Please, if you're willing to give me a chance, I can explain.
Is this a joke? Do you really know Nick?
Let me tell you what I know, and you can judge for yourself. We were prototypes, Nick. The first synths capable of independent thinking and judgment.
Keep talking.
One of the Institute's experiments had to do with how our brains could process personality. If we could handle individualized feelings and behaviors, I was allowed to develop mine based on experience. But with you, they wanted to try transferring an entire personality into you. It took several attempts before the personality imprint worked. I saw you wake up not knowing who or what you were so many times. I couldn't let them do it to you anymore. We were the only two prototypes they made. I literally saw myself in you. You were my brother, Nick. I helped you escape the Institute. We left together.
If I were your brother, I'd remember.
That's where you'd be wrong. This happened over a century ago. There's only so much memory that can fit into the prototype brains we have.
I've heard enough. I think you and I need to talk about this. Maybe not now, though.
Nick, is he really your brother?
If he is, it's news to me. Can synths even be related? Just because we're from the same assembly line, does that make us family? I gotta think about this.
We'll talk later. This is a lot to take in.
Nick, I don't need you to believe me. I'm just glad to see you again. Whenever you're ready, I'll be here. Now, about young Kasumi. It's important that you understand exactly why she's here. I asked you before if you think she's really a synth. If you could indulge me with an answer.
Who or what she is isn't important.
But it is. It's everything. Imagine just looking at your own hands and having to wonder, was I born with these, or were they manufactured? None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie, that someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me.
You're here for Kasumi.
Uh-huh.
Tell me, are you a synth?
How would I even know?
I'm afraid if you're looking for some biological test we can do, there isn't any. None that aren't fatal. Instead, you have to look for the signs. Whole, but ultimately, you have to decide for yourself. What?
I'm a human being, not a synth.
Are you sure? I don't mean to question you, but what's the first memory you have?
I'm not gonna tell my life story to someone I barely know. Let's hear your answer first.
I was in a laboratory. In the Institute. They were pulling pieces of my head out. Something about wanting to test some neural process. That was every day for months. Strapped down. Operated on. And then I was out. I was free.
I remember being in my house the day the bombs fell. We ran to the vault. We were frozen. I was the only survivor.
No memories before then. Just a single day, and then waking up alone. We so easily accept what... Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different... I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma.
Sure.
But I can promise you that we will accept you.
Thank you. You've given me a lot to think about.
I'm glad to hear it. Acadia is open to you, and I'm sure you're...
Uh-huh. I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps we're in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine.
Worried too much. Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there.
What? Oh, sorry. Just got my head full of what Dima was talking about. It's a bit of a shock. What do you think he is, really? Family?
It's hard to deny it, Nick. The similarities are pretty obvious.
I spent a long time wondering if the Institute had made any other prototypes. If I was just a failure, or they gave up, or just plain got bored. I always thought I was just more of their discarded trash. I never thought of the possibility that someone wanted me out, helped me escape. There's got to be some kind of proof out there. What really happened between me and Dima? I'd appreciate it if we could keep an eye out.
Of course, Nick. We'll find something.
Thanks. I know we don't have much to go on. Just keep me in mind if you find something that might give us some answers.
I assume you're not planning on staying.
Circuitry is completely fried.
Oh no.
I'm right in the middle of something.
Dearest Faraday, relax.
Your parents sent me. They want you to come home.
They did what? You came all this way for me. Look, my mom and dad, I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
Because you're not really their daughter. You're a synth.
Yeah. I thought if I just left, I've been lying to you this...
Do you have any proof that you're actually a synth?
Little things. Dreams of waking up in a lab. Years I can't remember from when I was a kid. Not to mention how I never quite fit in back at home.
You haven't replaced anyone. Kenji and Ray are still your parents.
I really wish that was true. If I wasn't a synth, things would be so much simpler. Acadia isn't what I thought it was. There's more going on here than just the refuge. But I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've been running long enough.
If something's going on, then I can help.
I don't know how you could. Wait. Wait, of course you can help. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big...
All right.
Okay. You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or, well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them. And, you know, I got curious, and that's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, what if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out...
We should get to the bottom of this. If Dima is putting on an act, we need to know.
I'll help if I can.
I know. I keep seeing there's actually a storage space right next to it. I've also tried
This'll be easier if I just talk to Dima. Convince him.
All right. Good luck.
From one case to a new one. It's never easy for us, is it?
Hey, Dima.
Feel free to say whatever is on your mind.
Kasumi says she's seen parts of your memories. Death projections. For Far Harbor and the center of the island.
That's unfortunate. She should be focusing on herself. Please. This is a matter best left to me, and those projections were merely to help us realize the cost of inaction.
Just a handy reference, huh? Expect us to just take...
If this thing involves the whole island, then you need help. I can be your problem solver if you let me in.
I'm sorry, but I have to insist. This is a matter of security for all of Acadia.